Hi folks, welcome back to the channel. Some of you left some comments a while back concerning wanting to carve an ear, and we had a video on that already, but I thought, well, we'd do another attempt of an ear today. And so get your glove on and get your knife in hand and let's make an ear today. And we're going to kind of lay this out for you here. We're going to use the corner of a piece of basswood, and it's going to be about a 1/2 inch ear of the wood. And so this is about a 1/2 inch. And so basically we're just going to use our knife here. And remember, the ear it stands out from the side of the head. And we're just making these cuts to bring out the ear. And bringing our knife down, I made a stop cut there, and I'm taking the wood away from here to start sinking in the ear because it kind of turns in toward the side of the face there. And so as we're taking the wood away, always be aware of where the blade is going. And there we go. All right. So that's what we call blocking the ear in. And make a little cut right here. All right, now we need to jump down here to we're going to do this all over again. Okay, now I completed our second blocking of our ear, and so this would be your first step of getting the ear blocked in. And now, again, remember that the ear, depending on which side it is, but you're doing a kind of a question mark when it comes to an ear. So if you're doing the left side, which this would be our left side of the head, it would be a forward question mark. And if you're doing the right side, it would be a left, backwards question mark. But anyway, so that kind of gives you an idea of what an ear is supposed to look like, or at least my attempt of an ear, all right? So, but anyway, so I'm going to erase that here. So since you've already seen that. So now we're going to come in, we're going to make a cut right here in what we call the lobe of the ear. And this is going to start separating and start shaping the ear. And then we're going to come right up here at the corner and make a cut right here and taking off the meat there of that part of the ear. Start shaping this ear in. All right. So we made our cut here and here. All right. Clean this up a little bit for you. Okay. And so now we're going to come in here next and make what we call the taggest of the ear. Now this is just a rough shaped, but it just kind of gives you an idea of where the taggest is, that little cartilage that stands out on the side of our ears. All right, so that's where we're at right there. And now we're going to start shaping the ear to give it that round look here on the edges and things. So always keep in mind where this is going at, because your knife, you're making small cuts here on the ear. Now back here, we're going to bring the ear to stand out away from the back of the head, if this was a carving that we were doing. And so get that ear to stand out. Now some people's ears stand out really away from the head, and some are very close to the head. So it just depends on what you're wanting to do here. But if you're doing a cowboy, you know, have your ears sticking out, you know, quite a ways. Well, that hat maybe looks like it's sitting on his ears, or bending those ears over and things like that there. All right, so now we're going to come in here with a number 5 U-gouge. And so let me show you here in the camera where we're at here. Okay, so that was our step 1 in blocking in, giving us the look of the ear. And now we're working in to create the workings of the ear here. And so I'm going to take my U-gouge right here, and I'm going to plunge it in just a little bit. And then I'm going to come in here and start removing. Now, if that breaks off like it did, don't worry about it. All right, because we're going to make this work for us here. Getting that, creating that more of a tagus in there, that cartilage that stands out there that goes into the inner part of the canal of the ear. Now, if you have your way of doing the ears, stick with it. But again, I'm still learning ears and still wanting to get my ears more right looking, but again, have fun and in carving your ears. All right, so we're going to come out here a little to the edge and just making this area a little deeper. Not as deep as we are near the tagus, okay? All right, so we're going to come in here now and just get rid of these ridges. Now again, our question mark, okay, like so. Like that there, all right? Okay, so that kind of gives you, hopefully you can see that all right. Now we're going to come in here, turn him around here a little bit and start shaping the bottom of this lobe. And removing that excess off the back part of the lobe that way. Okay, I'm going to come in here. There we go, I got that cleaned out. Now we're going to take a small V-tool to create some of the muscle that we have in there. And again, this is the number 12 or whatever works in here for you. And we're going to come in and go deeper right there on top of that tagus. And we're going to create more depth there. Look like it going way down in there. So that's what we're wanting. I'm liking that look so far. Okay. And then I'll take my V-tool here and I'm going to do this ridge of the ear. And I'm going to keep turning here where I can get a better cut. Again, practice, practice, practice. And as I said earlier, I am still learning the ears. And it really just helps, when I first started carving, I didn't put no ears. And some days I still don't. But got to be in the mood sometimes. But anyway, have fun creating your own style of ears. Now this is just a normal ear, we hope. And then we're going to take this right up here at the top and tuck that in. Back there, looky there. Look, oh, I like that. All right. And so now we're going to take our 1/8 V-tool, make this a little deeper right in here. Get rid of that any in the ear. There's a muscle, cartilage in there, all those little parts of the ear. Come through here and just tweak it. Get rid of any edges. No sharp edges on the human face or the human ear. All right, let me put it up here to the camera where you can see this, hopefully. And we're going to get rid of that little cut right there. And as we're doing that, it's going to put that little natural dip that we all have in our ear right about there. And I'm going to come in here and make that little bit more of a swoop cut right there to kind of bring that question mark to the tail of it down, if that makes any sense. Now, later on, if you're really good, you could probably maybe put a woman's earring up there, you know. So I'm going to try that sometime. And then we may try to do a video on that down the road. But I'm not going to attempt it today, because that would take a lot more time. But I just wanted to show you how you can put an ear on and practice. Use the corner of your pieces of wood here, you know, these 2x2s by 12. And you know, if you're looking for a wood source, I have these for sale on the website, and 1x1s and 2x2s. And so if you're looking for a wood source, I have those. But anyway, so that kind of gives you an idea of what an ear can look like. And again, you can make it really stand out, and really a cauliflower looking ear. And you know, I've got to do some tweaking back here to make it stand out even more. But again, you know, don't be too hard on yourself, and have fun carving. My goodness, and it is a blast. So look it over, give it a shot, and have some fun with it. So create your own hearing aid, all right? Well, thank you for joining us today. We appreciate you subscribing, hitting the bell, and leave us a comment. Let me know how you're getting along on your ears, all right? Anyway, you all have a good day, and we'll see you soon. Happy carving.